Hi everyone and welcome to Odoistic channel and also welcome back to our Python programming series. In today's video, we are going to dive into one of the most versatile and widely used data structures in Python, which are lists. By the end of this lesson, you will learn how to create and use lists, how to access elements using indexing and slicing, perform basic operations like adding, removing, and modifying elements. Lists are a powerful tool for managing collections of data, and mastering them is essential for effective Python programming. Let's get started. So, what are lists in Python? A list is a data structure in Python that allows you to store multiple items in a single variable. Lists are ordered, mutable, which means changeable, and can contain items of different data types. So, we can create a list by placing items inside square brackets separated by commas. So this is the example. As you can see, I'm using Visual Studio, and this is my file. So square brackets, and then in double quotes, I would say apple. And then we use print again, and we use to print fruits. Right, so let's run this program. So as you can see, it has printed apple, banana, cherry. So here we created a list called fruits containing 3 string elements. The number 1 is apple, banana, and cherry. And the print function displays the entire list as it appears in memory. So how we can accessing the elements, which is called indexing. Each item in a list has an index starting from 0 for the first item. So 0 is the first item. Then we can access list elements using the index. So here, if we have fruits and we already have apple, banana, and cherry in our lists, so if we want to print, or if you want to access, then what we can do, fruit, first the name of the list, and then in square bracket we can say 0. If we write this way and run our program, so you would say only apple. As you can see, our program has printed only apple because we are printing a list 0 item, 0 index item, which is apple. Now fruits 2 retrieves the third item, which will be cherry. So instead of 0, if we access 2 and then we print, now we would say that our program output is giving us cherry. Now Python also supports negative indexing as well, where -1 refers to the last item and -2 to the second last, and so on. So how we do the negative indexing, instead of 2, if we print -1 and run this program, it will be cherry, which is the last one. So -1 will give us the last item in our list. Now if we, let's suppose we or -2, which will give us banana, which is the second last. Let's run this program again. And now as we can see, banana is the output. So fruits -2 accesses the second to last element, which is banana. Now, accessing multiple elements, or we call it slicing. Slicing allows us to access a range of elements by specifying a start and end index. The syntax is list and then in square bracket start, colons, end, where the end index is exclusive. So how we can use it, how we can slice it? Let's create another list, which will be numbers. Here we have created a list which is called numbers, and in there we have got 6 numbers starting from 0 ending to 5. So if we print numbers, and now we are using slicing, so we are using 1 starting from 1 to 4. Now as you already know that if we use number 0, so that is 0, but 1, it will be 1 in this list, and then to 4, 1 2 3 4, so that would be 4. So our output will be 1 2 and 3. Let's run first and then I will explain you. So now as you can see, 1 2 and 3, the sliced numbers 1 and colons 4 retrieves elements starting from index 1, inclusive, up to but not including index 4. So the output is 1 2 and 3. So basically start is inclusive, but the ending is exclusive, which means that it's not including. When it's starting from that will be included in the result, but the last or ending result will not be included. Omitting start or end index. If you omit the start index, slicing begins from the start of the list. If you omit the end index, slicing continues to the end of the list. For example, if we print numbers and we remove this starting and then just colon 3, so the output will be 0 1 2. So what it means, if we omit the start index, slicing begins from the start of the list, which is 0. So that's why in our output we have seen 0 and then up till 3, 0 also in there, 1 and 2. So this will be the result. But if we omit the end index, what will happen? Let's find out. So here at the start, we will say 3 is fine and then remove the ending one and run this. So you can say 3 4 5. What it means, if we omit the end index, slicing continues to the end of the list, which is and you can say 5. So what it means, retrieves all elements from index 3 onwards. So which is 3 4 5. So 0 1 2 and then 3 is 3 4 5 and then it will goes up to the end 3 4 and 5. So we can also specify a step value to skip elements. What it means, so let me just give you one example. Just leave this list as it is and we change in our square brackets, we just change with colon colon 2. Sorry. Okay, what it means. So it retrieves every second element starting from index 0. Let's run this. So as you can see, the output is 0, then 2, and then 4. So as exactly it's defining the from the definition, retrieves every second element starting from index 0. If we use it instead of 2, if we use -1, so what will happen? Let's run this program as well. We see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 0. So it reverses the list by stepping backward. What it means, it reverses the list by stepping backward. Now we also can append or extend single elements or multiple elements to the list as well. So how we can adding elements in our list? So let's look at it. We create a new list again. Sorry. And right, this is our list, and we just have got 2 elements, which is apple and banana. And now what we do, we just use append method. So how we can use is fruits, which is the name of our list, dot append, and then in small bracket we will say cherry. Right, and now we print fruits and look at the result. What is our result? So if you see, now it has printed apple, banana, and cherry. But as you know, when we created this list, we only had 2 elements. One is apple and then banana. But then in this list, we appended or we added one more element, which is called cherry, and then we print, and we have seen now there are 3 elements. We can also extend as well. We can also extend our list as well. Extend combines the current list with whatever we want to extend. So let's, here, instead of append, what we do, we extend. And how we can extend? The first small bracket, then square bracket, and we want to extend with orange, and grape. Okay. So now the result is apple, banana, orange, and grape. So extend combines the current list with orange and grape. We also can remove elements as well. And how we can do that? Now, as you can see, this is our list, which is apple, banana, orange, grape. and we want to remove banana now. So what we say, fruits dot remove, and okay, now it should remove banana from the list, and it should give us output apple, orange, and grape. Let's run this. As you can see, banana is removed. It has given us output here, apple, orange, and grape. Then there is another method as well, which is called pop. It removes an element by index and returns it. As you can see, dot remove has removed banana, but what we do now, instead of removing, okay, now let's run the program and we see whatever is a list is showing like. So it has got apple, banana, orange, and grape. So what we do, at the moment, if we want to remove orange, so at what index it is? So it's 0, 1, and 2. It is on index 2. So what we do, we use a variable which is called popped, and we say fruits dot pop and in index 2, and then in print right. Let's run our program and we can see orange. So what has been popped? It's orange. Orange has been popped, and now we can also have a print of our list as well, which is fruits. And now we can see the result. So in result, we can see the popped result is orange, which has been popped. And now the list looks like apple, banana, grape. Okay. First we remove banana, deletes banana from the list. Pop, small bracket, inside small bracket 2, removes the element at index 2, which is orange, and returns it. The pop method is versatile because it allows retrieval of the removed element, which can be reused later in the program. Okay, then we can also modify elements as well. We can modify elements by assigning a new value to a specific index. Like if right, this is our list, fruits, and in our list we just have got 2 elements, which is just banana and apple. So what we want to do, apple, okay, let's add another element as well, just to be more clear. So we say orange and run it. So in our list, we have got 3 elements now, apple, banana, and orange. So what we want to practice are its fruits, and on index 1. So what is on index 1? 0, 0 is apple and 1 is banana. So we want to change banana with blueberry. So we will say like this. So fruits on index 1, we want to replace it with blueberry. Let's run this, and result is apple, blueberry, and orange. So fruits in square bracket 1 is equal to blueberry replaces the second element, which is banana, with blueberry. Enumerating elements as well. There is another method which is called enumerate. This function adds a counter to an iterable and returns it as an enumerative object. This is useful for looping through a list with both index and value. So let's show you that. So I start a list which is this is a string learn Python, and our second element is build. Okay, so this is our list tasks, and in that list we have got three elements, three string elements. One is learn Python, second is build a project, and third is debug a code. Let me just rectify the spelling. Yeah, it looks better now. So now we start a for loop for index task in enumerate, and here tasks comma start is equal to 1, and then we print right. So what is happening here in this example? Enumerate tasks comma start is equal to 1. So basically it provides both the index starting at 1, this one. Let me just tell you again. So enumerate tasks comma start is equal to 1. It provides both the index starting at 1 and the value in bracket task. The output is, you can see, 1 learn Python, second build a project, 3 debug code. So starting at 1 is here index. 1 will be index, and then comma, and then the task. So basically it is also printing the starting from 1 and also showing in the print. Here if you can use this with comma with dot, it will look more presentable. If we printing it again, we can see 1 learn Python, 2 build a project, and 3 debug code. So this is how we can use enumerate method in Python. It also, so let me again give you another complete example which will look good. Let's start that example again. So we create a list which is called to-do list, and at the moment this is an empty list. Okay, now we create methods. So we create a method, define add task. We create a add task method first, and here what we are doing, we are just appending, append with task. That's it, and then printing. Very simple method. Okay, then the second method, view task. And what it's doing, it's printing to-do list and for I, task in enumerate. Again, we will use enumerate method. To-do list and start is equal to 1. The same method which already we have explained to you. I have explained to you. It's the same thing we are using here. And here print I okay, sorry, here instead of I have placed 1. Sorry for that. It's fine now. Okay, so 2 methods we have created. And now another method which I will create, remove task. I will explain you what I'm going to do. Right. So this is a very practical example which I have created. Let me just run this and then we will see that is I will explain you what I have done. So let's run it. Okay, so what we are going to, we just add task now and we say learn Python. So we have added this task. Another one, we do another one, add task, and we say build a project, right? And after that we just view task. Now we run it. So now you can see the first we have added a task which is learn Python. Then we have added another task which is build a project. And then we have used this method view task which is showing us learn Python and build a project. So now if we want to remove a task, so what we can do here, remove task. Already we have created this method and 0. So which task is on index 0, it's learn Python. After doing this, and again, if we view task and then we run this, now you can see the learn Python and build a project it started first. Task learn Python removed, and now your to-do list is just build a project. So this is how cool it is. Let me again explain it to you. Adding tasks, add underscore task, and then in brackets we have written learn project, appends learn Python to the to-do list. Then number 2, viewing tasks. View tasks uses enumerate to display tasks with their indices starting from 1. Removing tasks, remove task 0 uses pop to remove the task at index 0 and return its value, which is displayed to the user. So output I have already shown you. So great job, guys. In this video we covered how to create and assess list elements using indexing and slicing, basic operations like adding, removing, and modifying list items, practical examples I have showed you, including a to-do list manager as well. So lists are one of the most powerful tools in Python, and mastering them will significantly enhance your programming skills. I will also leave one assignment which will include some coding challenge and some some MCQs questions as well. So please definitely try to complete that. Also, in the next video, we will explore dictionaries and how to work with key value pairs in Python. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Happy coding. Thank you. Bye-bye.